So I thought I would check out the Snapchats. My wife is really into this snap. Now, so how do I get to see the Snapchats you sent me? Oh, lovely. Now, does it change automatically? Early morning walk. So these are. So I am having my Zaxby's salad. This is the black and blue salad, one of my favorite lunches of all time. So what I normally do when I get it is I take the chicken and I actually break it up into smaller pieces because I like to get chicken in every bite, and then put the dressing on, and then put this lid back on and shake it up. Learned that little trick from my wife, so I'm gonna do that now. So what we're gonna do here is we've cut up all the chicken, put the dressing on. This is my staple for lunch, the Mediterranean dressing. And I know there's probably some health people out there watching this saying, you know, that thing's probably got a lot more calories than you think it does because we're putting the dressing on and whatever, but I'm sure there's worse things you can eat. All right, so let's put the lid back on it and shake it up. There we go. It's my salad, as they say at Zaxby's, ready to eat. Hello, this is Preston, Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. Today I want to show you how we can use infrared technology to figure out where a leak is coming from. This is a house, a slab house, nice little house, but we notice a moisture stain on the wall right here. And it's kind of unusual because there's nothing really around here on the first floor. It's adjacent to the kitchen. The bathroom's over there. But, you know, on this side we got the kitchen, but no, the sink's actually on the opposite wall. So we're thinking, where did it's obviously been wet. You see the moisture stain there. So I have a suspicion, but I'm going to use infrared because I've seen stuff like this in the past. All right, so let's go take a look. I'm going to go upstairs. And what we're doing here is we're going to take the infrared camera. Infrared shows gives you a thermal signature on everything. So there's actually a bathroom right above there. So what we're doing is running really warm water. All right, see that? We're running really hot water. And obviously you can see the water is, if you look at that bullseye, it's got 80 degrees versus, you know, the air is like 70. So obviously you can see. The reason I'm doing this, when you go back down, I suspect that where we see that stain, there's actually a drain pipe coming down that wall. And I've seen things like this in the past where more than likely somewhere along the line they drove a nail, the drywall or something, and there's a slight leak. So you can see, okay, see that hot streak coming down? And it may actually be more of a leak up there around the tub. See how you see it all around there? It's hot. And obviously it's coming down this pipe. And then that's what's causing that drain right there. So anyway, this is Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. The reason for this stain that's down there is there's a drain pipe that's coming down that wall. And you can see that something has hit that pipe and has caused it to leak. This is Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. Thanks. So, hi wife. We are kidless again, and we are headed to go out to eat. I guess we're going to go to Waxhaw, downtown Waxhaw, and we don't have any kids, so I thought I would check out the Snapchats. My wife is really into this snap. Now, so how do I get to see the Snapchats you sent me? Oh, lovely. Now, does it change automatically? Early morning walk. So these are Snapchat stories at the dentist. You went to the dentist?
Yeah, yesterday.
I didn't know that. Hawk. Where'd you see him?
In our neighborhood.
Oh my gosh. What is that?
planets going around my head?
The world revolves around you.
Wait, you missed
Oh
it.
my
It was
gosh.
scary. A bride.
I think you're like the only non-teenage girl.
So isn't that pretty this morning in
Is
my
that on
life?
your walk?
Like now I'm a pirate.
Well, I guess I should be thankful. No yacht rock.
It is Yacht Rock.
Oh.
Michael McDonald.
gosh.
It is Yacht Rock.
I should have blogged when we were at the beach house. There was a book on Michael Bolton. I think Yacht Rock fan over here wanted to read it. All right, so we are headed to Maxwell's Tavern, one of our favorite little spots in downtown Waxhaw.
I have been to see Michael Bolton in concert, have you?
And you'll
Did you?
admit to that? You'll admit to that?
Yes. He had good music.
Oh my
Like when I was in
gosh.
college. He had like all these good hits.
I think I'm gonna have to erase that from the thing. Even though it's funny, it's embarrassing because we're married.
You never saw Michael Bolton? He had
No,
really good songs.
no, I did not see Michael Bolton.
You're missing
I
out.
saw Def Leppard, and I saw Prince, and I did not see Michael Bolton. That was one that I missed. Thank
He had
goodness.
that long hair.
Alrighty then. Finding out more and more about the wife every day. So this is Waxhaw. It's a cool little town. Although it's about to rain, there's a little bridge that goes across the railroad track there. This little town. It goes way back to 1800s. Waxhaw is I think it was an Indian tribe. What's the lake? I mean, you put it down, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we walk down and see what else, but by the time we walk down and back, that'll eat up some time. It's a beautiful city. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, I am getting ready to do my podcast call. I'm interviewing a home inspector down in Florida, and this guy has a lot of credentials. This is going to be a fun call. But we went back and forth on, text. So, I mean, we sort of kind of know what we're going to talk about, but, it's always fun. I love doing the podcast. It's the successfulhomeinspector.com. What I do is try to put one out a week. Where I talk to other home inspectors and just interview them, what makes them successful, tell us about some things you struggle with, and, because a lot of us have struggled with the same things. So I'm waiting, getting ready to interview. I got about 10 minutes. I'll show you. I'm up in my art room, my art studio / building workroom. That's the building workroom. There's some of the paintings I've done. It's sort of my little art studio. Sometimes I do the podcast from over there. Here's a painting that I've done. That's Rainbow Row in Charleston. See if I can hold it up. So anyway, got my Chucks on, my favorite shoes. This is some more stuff. This is actually Charleston again. I tried doing a different background. That's the battery. That's actually where the Civil War started, on the battery where they started firing on Fort Sumter. And here's a couple more paintings. Yeah, I'm pretty fond of color. There's one that I've done. I need to do some more paintings. I like doing paths and roads and things of that nature. Well, anyway, I better get back to the, there's one that seemed familiar if you've seen any of my vlogs. That's obviously Hilton Head, Harbor Town. So anyway, let's get back to getting ready for my interview. All right, so I am finishing up the podcast, and my wife is printing the payroll up in our workroom / art studio. But the printer, she sent it to the printer. Come on, printer. It's not cooperating. But anyway, I'm finishing. The podcast is done. I have to get it together and equalize it out. And then I'm going to put it up on the hosting and put it out and everything. Just takes a little bit of editing, and hopefully going to get that done before I go to bed. And really hoping this printer, because people would like to get paid tomorrow. So do you have to send it again, you think?
Maybe.
Should you say some magic words? There it goes, see? It did it. A magic touch. So I am working on the podcast now. I use Audacity. There might be some other ones. I just sort of got used to Audacity. But as soon as it gets done, we'll put it on the server, whatever you call it, and then put it out. So it's the Successful Home Inspector podcast, where I interview other home inspectors. So just waiting for that to happen. Listen to a little country music. I like all different kinds of music, but anyway, just in that kind of mood.